Hello, Shatika and Tina. How are you? How are you doing? I've got a couple of white ones. That'll be good. I'm sure I could add those to my tree as well. I'll be going around them with the green, patty green. So, what are you working on, Tina? I know Shatika comes in before I go live, and usually she doesn't stay. But if you're here, please say something, Shatika. Hi, Sue. How are you? You were watching the news? Yeah. You're not working on anything? Hello, Racine. How are you? I went to the doctor yesterday, and he said it's probably something up in here that kind of got messed up. And he was pulling my arm and pressing in certain areas, and it was not comfortable. But my arm felt better last night. So, it's still not perfect, but your arm frozen? Try refreshing. Yeah, try refreshing your page. Going out and coming back in sometimes helps. Uh-huh. Now I see. She did not do this one in granny square style. Are you working on your square? Yes. These are the squares from Janice. It'll still work. All right. I'm hoping so. I'm putting skipping three double crochets from the last row she did, and then doing 3 double crochets. Yeah. Is it okay now, Sue? And Sue says yes. All right. Wonderful. That's good. I'm glad you got it working right now. Hmm. Sue says, I'm almost finished working on this yarn blanket. Awesome. I'd love to see it too, Sue. I think I figured it out how to get it to work. You'll post it in the group. Awesome, Sue. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. This will be. I knew you'd get it. It just needs the same amount of stitches as the others so they will seem sew together. Well, what I'm getting is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That it's not gonna work that way. Let me see. Thank you for posting it. Lay it on top. It might give you an easy estimate. Okay, this is one that I finished from her. And this is the white one. It looks about the same size as the one I did green around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 rounds in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. She did 5 rounds in the other one as well. In the others. And it's almost the same size as the one with the 6th round on it. Then it might not work unless you take off a row. I don't think I'll be using the white ones because they're different and they won't work. I'll use them for something else. So that's quite all right. Sue says, I was thinking the same thing, Tina. And Tina says, great minds think alike, right? Yep. That is so awesome. So I'm wondering who else is here besides Tina and Sue. If you could let me know who's here. Racine, where are you? Haven't seen you talking in a while. Yeah. Mine says there's 3 people here and I have 4 thumbs. Now 4 and 4. I have no idea. YouTube is weird. But there you are, Racine. Welcome to Listen In, lurkers. Yep, I've been just dealing with my squares. Hello, Timmy. How are you? I'm still working on squares, doing the green around the squares. Kind of like this one. So, what have you all done this morning? You're okay for now? Good. Sue says I have an in-house United Healthcare worker coming at 10. Awesome. Hope it works out. Your youngest son is married. Awesome. Is that Lance? What's a firebox? I'm not sure. Dirt? Oh, yeah. Dirt box like in it's like Afghanistan. I don't know where all that came from. Got married last night. Awesome. Congratulations. It's wonderful before the baby arrives. Cool. So it was like 2 a.m. when he called you. Well, wonderful, Timmy. New daughter-in-law. Wonderful. Timmy says, then my daughter did call me. My eldest granddaughter was in the ER. Wow. You get all these calls in the middle of the night. That's horrible. That they don't call you at a normal time. I would kind of tell my family I'm in bed from 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. Call me before 9 p.m. and after 6 a.m. Hi, Kathy. How are you? That would drive me nuts if my kids decided to call me in the middle of the night. Now, your daughter calling and about your granddaughter in the ER, that's a different thing. That's kind of an emergency. But it's not like you can do anything. You can't go help them. Kathy, I'm sorry. What's wrong? Your oldest gets a waiver because he's on a different time zone than you and can only call when he can. But it's your youngest that got married. Okay. Yeah, I can see that. Your doctors aren't, that can be frustrating, Kathy. I know. The doctors are like that everywhere. It's not just you, Kathy. They call when they can because they book themselves up so much. Timmy's asking if Kathy is working on anything. Are you working on anything, Timmy? I thought you said your youngest son. I thought your youngest son is the one that just got out of jail. That's why. I was confused. Kathy says, I have my chart and they can leave a message for me there. And Timmy's been working on a blanket. Awesome. They call when they feel like it. I started texting my last one in the charts messages. Me too. Your youngest son's out of prison, got married. So that's who I thought you were talking about. I'm still working on squares, going around them with that patty green. I hope I have enough of this yarn to go around all of them. I think Walmart always carries this green though. So I can just get another one. You need to know what to do with your low calcium and high B vitamin. I would think you need more calcium and less of the B12. I finished one. Tina says, I have about 700 yards left from my sweater yarn that I'd like to make into something to use it up. A scrap afghan? Okay, Kathy says, I know it puts my surgery off, but for how long and stuff like that. I don't know what you need surgery for, Kathy. Timmy says, sometimes when I have something like that, Kathy, I just start crocheting and talk to God. Amen. What weight is it, Tina? And Kathy says, that's what I need to know. You don't know what kind of surgery you need? I'd rather not have surgery myself. Racine says, look up Jada and Mr. and Stitches from Canada for blanket. I know what surgery. I don't know how long I have to wait. Aha. a heavy 4-way cotton and wool blend. Oh, wow. My daughter has made a pot holder out of wool yarn. And since cotton is good for pot holders as well as wool, why not make a pot holder? That would be a lot of pot holders. They'll get used. You can give them as gifts. You could even donate them. Christmas presents you can start making, Tina. Yes. I would be thrilled to get that instead of a Christmas ornament even. Something useful for every day. My robot vacuum got caught somewhere in the house. It's probably in our bedroom or the bathroom. Is he crying for you to help? He's beeping at me. He's not anymore. He stopped beeping. It's not running either. Uh-oh. He found your yarn you had hidden. No. Nope. Kathy says, how's your daughter doing with this pregnancy? She is doing very well. She says she feels bad. Sometimes she forgets she's pregnant, which I don't know how she can do that because she's like 5, 6 months pregnant now. And she says it's nice to hold her son now because he's got a perch. Timmy says, yes, so I had those 2 praise reports. What, you got phone calls from your son and daughter? Kathy says, little girl? They think it's a girl. So, yay. My daughter is 29 now. So she's it may be the last one, I'm not sure. She said she doesn't want to have any kids after the age of 30. I know that was my thing. I didn't want any after the age of 30. And I was 28 when my daughter was born and 29 when my son was. No, I wasn't quite 28 when my daughter was born. And I was 29 and a half when my son was born. You were 32? Well, that's okay. I was worried because I have a cousin with Down syndrome. And that happens when people wait until they're later. They get married later in life or have kids later in life. And I was worried about that. That's like around 40 and after. I thought it was 30 and after. I'm glad I had my kids when I did. Wow. They thought your granddaughter had appendicitis? Right. My daughter is healthy. Yep. I'm glad it wasn't serious. All right. Say hi to Dan for us. After I get all the squares, all the green around these squares, I'm going to work on putting them together. You hate frogging? Yeah, I don't care for it. You told them we all said hi. Oh, awesome. Yeah, I think we all hate frogging. Frogging's only necessary when you need perfection. Kathy says, my aunt said when my grandmama would start a whip, she never frogged. Wow. No, you would fudge. I wish I could have learned from her, right? My mother taught me the basics, but I didn't learn how to follow a pattern until my mother in law taught me how to read patterns. Mm. I knew the basic stitches, but I didn't know how to make a garment. I didn't know how to even make this. The sides of my blankets would be wavy because I didn't know how to make it even on both sides. I didn't know about chain one before to turn your work, and that didn't count as anything. Kathy says she doesn't know how to read patterns. Tina says I do a lot of it, sometimes trying something to see if I like it or not, right? Timmy says I've been learning that too, Kathy. And Sue says I can read patterns, but I prefer tutorials. Tutorials are great. I love following certain people's tutorials. If they're confusing, like I had a hard time following a tutorial by Crochet Chat Mikey. So I went to the pattern and I was able to figure it out from there. Kathy says at the end to chain before turning, I do the stacked single crochet. That's what Tina does. Awesome. See, I didn't know about that before. I knew how to do a single crochet, double crochet, and treble crochet. And I knew the chain stitch. That's all I knew. But I didn't know how to read crochet patterns. Keeps everything straight. Yep. I got another one done. One, two, three, four, five. Sue says she'll have to try that. So is mine, Tina. It's cracking here too. What's crackling? Your sound? Tina says, I like to do that, Kathy, because it gives me more to go into when I add borders. A rectangle shower? I don't know. Tutorial. I don't know. Did Fred get loose? No, he's stuck somewhere. He is stuck somewhere. Never heard of it, Kathy. Shawl. A rectangle shawl pattern? We did a tutorial on it. We printed off the pattern from Yarn Inspirations and we did a tutorial on it, Kathy. The rectangle shawl. Let me see. There it is, Kathy. I put the link. Hi, Maritza. How are you? I have the spider-looking ones of hers as my only UFO project, Sue. I messed up and need to fix it before going on. How are you, Maritza? I'm good. Hope you're well. I'm getting better. My arm started feeling better last night. This morning it was kind of bothering me during the night too. But it's getting better slowly. Keep using your castor oil, yes. I will be putting more of that on later. Sue says she downloaded the pattern. That's good. I love that pattern. I love the pattern so much. I made it a big blanket with that same pattern. It fits my queen size bed. Not enough to go get put under the mattress to hold it in place, but it's big enough, it's wide enough. I did a beginning chain of 300. Tina says it's a very big one. Started out as an Afghan. I wanted it to fit my bed, to cozy up under. I don't keep it on my bed, not during the summer months, but sometimes if I'm taking a nap, I will go get it in the other room and I will put it over me because I don't get under the covers usually when I nap in the afternoon. That's a really big Afghan, yes. Sue or Tina says it's a very quick one too, Sue. One of those now thinker ones for TV watching, not thinker ones for watching TV. How long did it take you to make your blanket for your bed? Probably about 3 weeks. Yeah, once you hit the third row, it's all repeat from there. Yep. Every time I'm crocheting a blanket, I always fall asleep. That is so funny. Let's see. I'm looking for it. That's the blanket. Get all cozy and warm, Sue, right? Well, my BGs have come down from $4.99 in 30 days to $2.04. Awesome. Congratulations. That is awesome, Timmy. You have narcolepsy? Wow. Sorry to hear that, Kathy. And Sue says, I fall asleep easy. Thank you. Why 204, Timmy? It was that late night snack. It went up a little. Timmy says, with the heat wave, I've had issues of staying asleep. Yeah, I haven't been sleeping soundly either. I wake up a lot. See, I love that stitch. And that's what that shawl is that I pinned at the top. It's that stitch. Inheritance from my mom. Lucky you. You've been waking up to 104? Meaning your BGs? 104 is very good for your BGs in the morning, first thing. Yep. Tina says muscle relaxers will make you sleepy too. Yes. Thank you, Kathy. That's that shawl we did together. Yeah, you type 204. 204 is extremely high. Well, but 104 is good. That's about what mine is or was. One morning when we have a standalone AC in our room, so it helps us to sleep. 104 is good. Very good. See, if you watch what you eat, Timmy, you can get off your insulin. Much better, 104. Yep. Timmy says, and anything above 180 is high, according to what the doctors say. Okay, Kathy has to go. Have a great day, Kathy. May God bless you. And may your doctors return your calls. Okay, bye, Kathy. God bless. Take care. Be safe. Hugs, says Timmy. Everybody else says bye, Kathy. I go by old school rules on diabetes. What's old school rules, Timmy? They are made up by Big Pharma. Research what people do to get rid of Big Pharma. That's what I want to do. I was talking to my doctor about that yesterday. He's a naturopathic doctor. You're putting minute steaks in your crock pot? Sounds good, Sue. Yep, take your meds first, drink water before eating. Okay, old school rules. Anything above 150 is high. Okay. My doctor said to keep it under 100, said Tina. All right. I don't know what else I can do to get mine below 100. It's like one of those 104, 103. Exercise is what they tell me I need. Aerobic type that gets my heart rate up. Yep, the fact I brought my BGs down is good, not great yet. Mind you, I'm still cracking the whip to get them down. Well, good deal, Timmy. Kudos to you. You're doing great. I'm proud of you. Keep working at it. You can never cheat your body. Your body knows whatever you put in it. Awesome. Yeah, my doctor told me I need to walk a little more. Keep walking. And of course, that's the thing we have problems with when we get older, especially when we're dealing with things like we're dealing with. Keep working at it and do not cheat because it starts the sugar cravings all over again. Yep. Sugar is the enemy. No cravings. That's good. We need more than stretching only, right? But it's a start. A lot of times, motivational doc has stretching exercises to do first thing in the morning. I made a playlist for daily exercises. That's what I titled that playlist. For me. So I made it private. Got number 3 done. Yes, Timmy, and afterwards too. Afterwards, walk it off. Awesome. Stretching helps reduce lactic acid in your muscles after working them hard. Yeah. Huh. So, yeah, this is all the green I have left. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. I've got 18 more squares to go around, and then I'm gotta join them. So I hope this is enough yarn to go around it all. Hello, Casey. How are you? But if not, I know where to get it, where to find this yarn. But I think I should have enough. You're getting them done. Yes, I am. So glad. We're supposed to have another very hot day today. And then tomorrow it's going to be 20 degrees cooler. So we're supposed to be in the upper 90s today, and tomorrow it's supposed to be like 79. Heat advisory is ongoing. It will expire at 8 p.m. today. Today's high is 96. Tomorrow's high is 78. What a difference. It's a heat advisory today here too from the humidity. It cools down when there's a chance of storms. So tomorrow there's a 40% chance of storms, which is why the heat is only going to be 78 for a high. Mm. High here tomorrow is 78, much better, right? That's what our high is supposed to be tomorrow too. Hmm. Hmm. Not sure what to have for dinner tonight. Well, we've got leftovers, meatloaf and pasta. So I'll just make sweet potatoes and a veggie to go with our meatloaf for tonight. Mm. Leftovers sound wonderful. Yeah, we like leftovers. Maybe I'll do baked sweet potatoes and broccoli. Maybe carrots too. goulash. The other day I got some more spinach, so I made a smoothie this morning with the spinach. You bought corn last night from my local street farmer? Awesome. Awesome. Tina says, I love goulash. How do you make your goulash? Both of you. And a watermelon and a cantaloupe too. Ooh. Well, meatloaf with noodles could make a goulash. Like a goulash. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's an idea. Add in maybe a cheese sauce. Now that would be interesting. Never thought of that. Or ranch. Mm-hmm. Yep. Ranch would make it tasty. Mm-hmm. Timmy says, okay, so heat up your noodles with shredded cheese. Add in your chopped meatloaf. After it's off the stove, add in your ranch. Wow. Pretty awesome, Timmy. Talking about food is making me hungry, says Tina. It's good, Michelle. Mm-hmm. So I finished another square. Yay. 17 more to go. I got a lot of lurkers in here. Considering there's only 2 of you talking, it says there's 8 people in here. Participants, I've got Timmy and Tina, but it says there's 8 people in here. Just call it casserole. Yep. Timmy says hi to the lurkers and those who are listening, still listening. Tina says that's okay. They are busy with their hands. Probably. Kind of like me. I'm busy with my hands too. I'm hungry but won't eat for another half hour. You're back. Awesome, Sue. Welcome. That's a safe topic because we all eat, right? Welcome back, Sue Sweetie, says Timmy. Sue put everything in the crock pot. Woohoo! Where's Ray and Maritza? I don't know. Let's see. I've got another project that I've been working on, but it's cumbersome. I'll tell you about it when I get a little closer to done. My worker is on our way, so I only have 5 minutes. Okay. And Timmy has low carb wraps. Oh, you've been eating soft tacos made with ground turkey for my dinner. That is wonderful. Timmy, sounds wonderful with low carb wraps. Awesome. All right, Sue. Well, I hope you have get all your stuff done. My coffee pot is percolating. It's better than a sandwich. Yes, it is. Last night we went out and I had the grilled chicken salad, which is what I usually get on Tuesday nights when we go out, because it's, I think, the healthiest thing on the menu there. Sue says, I like ground turkey. Timmy said, next week I'm starting my workout, stretching first. Good deal, Timmy. That'll really help. I'll let y'all know how it goes. Please do. I want to hear all about it, Timmy. I think you're doing great with keeping your BGs low. Okay, your house helper will be there for about an hour. Good deal. Still got a long ways to go on my squares, but they're getting done. Now that my hand feels a little better. Timmy says, but I do stretching 30 minutes workout, but I may just do swimming. Awesome. Sue says, swimming is a good workout. Yes. By the way, Tina, my friends at the program center are jealous over the shawl. Now you need to make some for them, Timmy. You need to make them shawls. You don't need to, but it is, Sue, especially for people like Michelle and me with problems walking. Yeah. We're not the only ones who have problems walking, Timmy. I would rather walk than swim, though. Oh, you'll teach them. Good deal. That'll work, Timmy. I know, Michelle, but I used us as an example. All right. I'm on the left side of this square. Huh. Well, Cheryl knows how to crochet. All right. She's my friend from the program center. All right, Timmy. How often do you go to the program center? About 3 to maybe 5 times in a week. All right. So, like Mondays, Tuesdays, and Fridays, or what? Do you have certain days that you go? Did you tell them it's your hugs every time you wrap it around you? Feels so good. I brought a shawl too last night, but I didn't need it because the air conditioner wasn't working, or wasn't working well, I should say. There's Cheryl's link. Thank you, Timmy. I'll share a picture of her in the group. Okay. I'm going to head out for now. I got to go see what Fred is up to. And I have to go to the post office to mail a package to my daughter. God bless you all. Take care. Have fun with what you've got going on today. I'm going to work on this. Hopefully, I have enough. Take care. I'm reading your extra. Take care, everyone. I'm leaving. I'm ending the live. God bless you all. Have a great day, everyone. I will see you next time I go live, I guess. Either tonight or tomorrow morning. Bye for now.